Be good if I actually sent sound to the feed. It's a good thing we do these things. Now I'm sending sound to the feed. Check 1, 1, 2. Check 1. Oh my God. So somebody will call us. And we're good? Okay, good.
Welcome everybody to the Hamilton District Labor Council and WAHC presentation of Shanika Maria and Lee Reed featuring DJ Crime One. My name is Anthony Marco. I'm the president of the Hamilton District Labor Council. I'm happy to be with you here tonight. This is the first time we've ever tried a live concert, so I hope everything works on the tech side. We've been trying really hard over the last day or two to try and get this all hooked up, and we're really excited that you're here to join us. I know that there have been people jumping on social media from across the country saying that they were going to join us, and if you're watching this after the fact, this is our Labor Day week kickoff. It is exactly a week from Labor Day, and it is one of the most unusual Labor Days that we will have had under pandemic rules. So if you live in the Hamilton area and you're interested in joining us on Labor Day next week, go to our Facebook page or go to our website, hamiltonlabor.ca, and you can check out our plans. You can join our caravan, and you can join us up at the Starlight Drive-In Theater for a bit of a get-together. So feel free to do that. Get in touch if you want more details about that. Before we get going, I would like to recognize that the lands on which we are holding this show tonight and on which the Hamilton District Labor Council is on Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabeg land. And instead of doing a traditional land acknowledgement, which I would normally read out, I would just really like to emphasize the message right now that we want to express our solidarity with the 1492 Land Back Lane land defenders. They are fighting an incredible fight right now. They're facing a lot of pressure from people who don't quite understand the history. And as settlers, we need to do what we can do in order to be allies with them and what we need to do to support them. And I would encourage people, if you are able to either find a way to help contribute to their cause or go to visit them, send your solidarity. That's what Labor Day week is all about, is sending solidarity. And if we can share our solidarity with them, that would be fantastic. Before we get into the music, I would like to introduce Sonali Menezes, who is the Programming and Exhibition Specialist here at the Workers' Arts and Heritage Center. They've been helping us get ready for tonight's performance. I'm going to let her tell you a bit about the WAHC, which is the short form for Workers' Arts and Heritage Center, if you're wondering why I'm saying WAHC a lot, and why, if you're in Hamilton, you need to take the time to stop by. So Sonali, we'll do our social distancing.
Like, how close can I get to you? Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Anthony. So WAHC, at WAHC, the Workers' Arts and Heritage Center, we are a community museum, and we are dedicated towards celebrating all working people, paid and unpaid, through art, history, and culture. And while our doors have been closed for the pandemic, we are really excited to announce that we will be opening as of Wednesday, and we would love to see you. Please bring a mask. Our hours are Wednesday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And hopefully you notice I've got this really beautiful banner on. We are also celebrating Labor Day after the kickoff, of course, with take-home banner-making kits to celebrate all essential workers and to make all work visible. Thank you to the Atkinson Foundation for their support. The kits will be available for pickup during our business hours, and if they will be available tomorrow. So if you arrive tomorrow, please ring the buzzer at the front door, number 201. And after you make your banner, we would love if you post it on social media. So if you can follow us at Workers' Arts and Heritage Center on Instagram and WAHC WAHC on Twitter. And I want to say thank you so much to Shanika Maria, and also thank you so much to Lee Reed and DJ Crime One, and we're very excited for the show to start.
Thank you. I just want to mention, because I don't know if I'll have time off the end, and I always want to get this up front. On the camera tonight, we have our Labor Council second Vice President and QP 5167 member Barry Conway, who would be tough to take a picture of himself right now, but he is behind the camera. There you go. He found a way to do it. And volunteering for us tonight with the kind permission of IATSE Local 129, behind the board, doing the sound tech, is Brother Taylor Wilson. And so I'd like to thank him for contributing his time as well. Thanks to the HDLC Special Events Work Group and delegates at the Labor Council for allowing us to bring forward great events like this. Thanks to the technology that can let people worldwide view this. Shanika Maria is a singer-songwriter whose music is often difficult to label into one specific genre. She's released 2 projects, an EP called Childish Games and a full-length album called Subtle Uncertainties. In her lyrics, she explores themes of identity, power, and mental illness. Shanika has been working on a side project where she dives into production, beat making, and experimentation under the name Shan Shan. She will be releasing the first single called Melt later this week on September 4th. The full EP is set to be released on October 9th. See shanikamaria.com for details. We're so happy to have Shanika kick things off, and I can tell you, everyone in this room, during the sound check alone, we were just dumbfounded as the sound check was going on. So everyone turn it up and enjoy Shanika Maria. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to share music with you. And I'm going to be playing some unreleased stuff. I'm going to be playing some released music. So I hope you enjoy from wherever you are watching. Can I get a little bit more? Walking on eggshells and bending my back into contorted angles. I never thought I would break. You took me to the breaking point. Holding my breath, I can hold it for hours. Let all the colors rush from my skin, from my fingertips. You take my hands as you need them. They're always there waiting. Well, who do you think you are? You're always counting your own scars. You hand them out like trophies. Is this a testament to loving? Well, you said love is supposed to be messy. Love is supposed to break your bones, hold you captive, captivated, hold you captive, captivated, hold you captive, captivated for life, for life, for life. Thank you. Is it possible to get a little bit more guitar? Just, no? Okay. Okay, that's all good. We'll make it work. Sometimes I wanna tell you that you're such a disappointment to me, but I always hold my tongue, take a breath and I count to 10, and we always start again. I go round and round in my head. And I think, what the hell am I doing this shit for? We keep on fucking it up, then counting the score. You only want me at my best, but I'm rarely at my best. Is this just a practice test? Can't seem to hold out for something real. Hold out for something real. And this doesn't make sense. Thought we'd have a better chance than our parents. But love is just the words we use. Everything and nothing. Well, I guess that this means nothing. Why can't I hold out for something real? Hold out for something real. You move me in all the wrong ways. You move me in all the wrong ways. You move me in all the wrong ways. Bad moves, bad moves, bad moves, bad
So those first two songs are unreleased songs. They kind of have working titles. They don't really have names yet. The next song I'm going to play is called Anti-Adulthood. It's off of Subtle Uncertainties.
I made the same mistake again, rummaging through pages I shouldn't have rummaged in, putting sticky fingers on triggers and pushing down, making all the messes I never seem to figure out. How did I get here? How did I get here again? Breaking all the hearts my bones keep on breaking. I'm bruised and confused. I'm losing all my senses. My friend said I should take a break from waking up in the middle of the day when the grown people are working. How did I get here? How did I get here again? I'm taking out the messages just to bring them back in again. How did I get here? Gotta get my hair right. I should probably get a job and make some babies, find a real man to save me. But I keep seeing double. Trouble always finds me in the middle of the night. I'm fucked up, I'm faded, I'm lucid, I'm waiting. The bills keep on coming, wish my parents would pay for this. I should probably get a job, I should probably dig myself out of this hole I went in, dug myself in. How did I get here? How did I get here again? I'm old enough to know better, I'm too young to care. I'm anti-adulthood, fix it when I'm 50. Make me something beautiful just to exploit me. I'll fuck up my future, but only till tomorrow. I'll make it, I'll make it. God damn, I'll make it, but I'm only 20-something. I'll make it, I'll make it. God damn, I'll fake it, but I'm only 20-something. You keep on asking me why we don't talk anymore. You should be asking yourself. You play the victim just like you've been typecast. But I know that it's your favorite role. Don't worry, I won't tell. No one can see behind that translucent hard mask. You covered yourself with how about that? But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing just fine. But I'm glad it's got nothing to do with me anymore. So if you like, I can find somewhere for you to put your opinion. How about that? Oh, swell. Ba 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 ba. And if you like, I can find somewhere for you to stick your opinion. Sorry, I'm so bitter, but I thought that you know better by now. So bye now. You keep on coming back in and out of my life like a pendulum swing. I wish this shit would end soon. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing just fine. But I'm glad it's got nothing to do with me night. So if you like, I can find somewhere for you to put your opinion. How about that? Oh, swell. Ba 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 ba. And if you like, I can find somewhere for you to stick your opinion. Sorry, I'm so bitter, but I thought that you know better by now. So by now, if you like, I can find somewhere for you to stick your opinion. I'm sorry, I'm so bitter, but I thought that you know better by now. By now. So by now. That song was also on Subtle Uncertainties, By Now, By Now. This is another unreleased track. I kinda like it when the gloom hangs over the street sign, street light. People keep passing me by. It's kinda like how I feel inside. I wanna tell you, but the words don't come out right. Then she says, no more sad songs. Play me no more sad songs. Sing me no more sad songs. Every time I try, all that comes out are words are sitting at the tip of my tongue, just hoping to come out. I'm finding it hard to sleep at night when there's so many things that occupy my mind. Then he said, no more sad songs. Write me no more sad songs. Sing me no more sad songs. But every time I try, all that comes out are you got your pretty words. They sound so nice, hiding behind a veil of sunshine. Time goes on, but time moves slow, and on we go. Summertime must come to its end. Then she said, no more sad songs, please, no more sad songs. Sing me no more sad songs, but time I try, all that comes out are sad songs, sad songs, sad songs. Then she said, no more sad songs, please. Write me no more sad songs. Sing me no more sad songs. But every time I try, all that comes out are Thank you. So I wanted to quickly talk about my project that's coming out, my new project. So like during quarantine and everything, I've been like dabbling in production and like experimenting with beat making and everything. And I came up with this project, and it's a mix of like ambient electronic, some pop music, very like lo-fi and like DIY. And we'll be releasing the first single on September 4th. And yeah, if you want to check that out, I'm around the internet, Shanshan, SHN. And yeah, I hope that you check it out. This next song is called Body. I am more than my body, I am more than this life. Take what you want from me and leave me here to die. Ooh, there is no more vacancy, there's no more room for you. I have burned down the bridges, they were only helping you. Ooh, I am more than my body, I am more than this life. Take what you want from me and leave me here to die. I can see through this madness, I can see through this pain. It's the nature of the beast, and there's nothing more to gain, nothing more to share. My body was I strayed from the light, but the light never strayed from me.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to play my last song. I'm so happy that I got to perform for everybody who's here live in person tonight and folks at home or wherever you are watching. Yeah, thanks so much for having me, and yeah. So this is going to be my last song. It's called A Proud Woman.
I surrender all of myself to you. I surrender all of myself to you. Don't go making a fool out of me now, 'cause you got me where you want me. Don't go making a fool out of me now, 'cause nothing's worse than old school. I'll kill again, I've done it before. I surrender all of myself to you. I surrender all of myself to you. I'll let you in. Don't take advantage of all that I am now. I'll let you in. Don't think that you've got ownership. The visitor that see. I've done it before, I'll do it again without you. Without you. Without you. Without you, without you, without you, you. I'm a proud woman, say my name. 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 Say my name.
So, thanks so much, Shanika, for an amazing set to kick us off tonight. For those of you who just joined us, my name is Anthony Marco. I'm the president of the Hamilton District Labor Council. We're going to be doing some in the background here. You're going to be hearing some noise. That's just fine. We're setting up between the two artists right now, so don't be afraid if you hear some noise. In between sets, we got a couple of minutes. What I want to do is, again, once more, thank Shanika. If you want to find out some of the latest, go to shanikamaria.com, which is the website, and check out all of her stuff. I also want to let people know that we were going to have a speaker here tonight who had to cancel on us to talk a bit about Black Lives Matter Hamilton, and I'm certainly not going to by any means speak on behalf of that, just to say that Labor Council has expressed our continued solidarity to Black Lives Matter Hamilton, our continued solidarity towards defunding the police in Hamilton, and we will continue to be allies and accomplices in that work whenever we can be. So I want to get that message out here, very clear from us. And I want to invite to come up to talk a little bit about what's happening in the province right now, which is a lot of people worried about what's going out as a hashtag called Safe September, kids going back to school. What a lot of people aren't talking about is the fact that a few weeks ago, the federal government promised $19 billion to the provinces, and it's amazing how many of the provinces are bending over backwards now to prevent the federal government from having to pay CERB to people by making sure that kids go back to school. All of these unsafe plans. So I want to thank the president of OSSTF District 21, Occasional Teachers Unit, Daryl Jerome. Have him come up to the front here for a couple minutes. We'll do our socially distant pass off of the microphone, and I'm going to get him to fill you in on some of the details of what he knows about what's happening in Hamilton right now. For those of you watching from Hamilton, you should certainly listen. He certainly can speak to the secondary teacher situation, but I'm sure he has some information, having some elementary age kids himself, as I do, about what might be happening there. So Daryl, thanks for coming, and by all means, tell us a bit about what's going on.
Thanks, Anthony. Thanks for having me. I actually just got here from my office. I was listening to the board meeting that was on. It's still going. The information seems to change on a daily, if not hourly basis. At this point, I know my staff, or sorry, my members are they themselves pretty stressed out about what this looks like in September. The provincial government clearly has not put together a well thought out plan. It was rushed. We've seen it all over the news, and Doug Ford want to just blame the unions and blame anyone he can think of to pass off blame on this horrible plan. Locally and across the province, the boards are scrambling to make this work. I don't envy the position they're in, and I've had meetings consistently throughout the summer on every day, and the plans seem to change on a whim based on what the ministry decrees. So they put in a lot of work to get September to be safe as possible, but we need more. So to that end, I am continuing to advocate for the safest possible working conditions for my members, and therefore the community and the students we serve. I'm trying to think a little bit, obviously in elementary in Hamilton, we're in the toughest spot because the classes are at pretty much full capacity. There's a little bit now of wiggle room of dropping them a bit lower with some of the money that the province has put in. It's still not enough. I have a daughter who's in elementary school, and we're concerned. Her school has over 1,200 students, and the social distancing won't be there at the 2 meters. We're now getting masks for everyone, which is great. All the kids are getting them, but there's still not enough in place, and this government hasn't spent the money that we need. So I urge everyone who's listening, if you haven't already, and I'm sure many of you listening and watching are pretty socially progressive, so you may have already done this, but to reach out to your trustees, to reach out to your MPP, and continue to advocate for more funding, for better working conditions and learning conditions for our students in order to maintain a safe September. even if we start off in a sort of a negative spot, we can always continue to work to do better. And I'm trying to gauge around me that I think they're ready to go. So you don't need to listen to me anymore, because this will be much more entertaining than myself. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Daryl. And while we certainly are advocating for safe September for education workers in fall, I don't want to take anything away from the beginning of this pandemic from all the frontline workers who showed up every single day. Whether it was medical workers, retail workers, people who from day one were told in the middle of the worst part of this pandemic that they were required to show up. And some of them are the most low-paid, precarious workers in this province and at the most risk. And when we had politicians calling them heroes, the way that you show if someone is a hero is to pay them better. You can give them all the respect that you want to in a news article or in a quote that you talk about to a reporter, but ultimately pay them if you want to respect them better. And that's what we're still pushing forward to this day, because there's a lot of those frontline workers who are getting bonuses that they got during the pandemic taken away from them right now. And that's something that we have to make sure that we show if we want to respect these frontline workers. I'm very excited to kick off the second part of our music tonight. I was talking in between sets with Lee, talking about it's probably one of the biggest contrasts in terms of volume that we could probably have between Shanika and Lee, but I think it worked out fantastic. Lee Reed is a veteran of the Canadian indie music scene for over 20 years. He's been stomping stages and studios, spewing his unique brand of fiery anti-capitalist hip-hop. He's an IWW member committed to revolutionary struggle, soundtracking, and signal boosting the efforts of communities and organizers struggling on the front line for social and environmental justice. He's released 9 recordings. He's a 2019 Polaris Prize nominee who just released his latest EP, Murder Hornet Landlord. Check all of his tracks out at LeeReedRevolt.com. Performing tonight with DJ Crime One, here is our working class comrade, Lee Reed.
Hey, thank you, Anthony. That's a very warm welcome. Wow, I'm still in my feels from Shanika said here, so I'll have to give you a minute. That was beautiful. As Anthony said, my name is Lee Reed. This is Crime One. We're just getting a little bit of a level here. I hope that's okay for y'all. Through the magic of the internet, we are worldwide. I've heard from some folks in Germany listening in, folks from the UK. Just got a text a few minutes ago from my homie Kay. Love you, Kay, out on the West Coast. Wow, 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 wow. So we're gonna do a bunch of songs. We're gonna start the set with some songs from my new EP. It's called Murder Hornet Landlord, a COVID-inspired EP about these weird times. I hope you enjoy
it. Tonight, killer hornets invading the U.S. and Canada. Also known as murder hornets. They reportedly kill up to 15 people in a matter of hours. Experts desperately trying to track down these dangerous hornets and stop them before they kill off much of the population.
Check bills kills 2/3 my worth on the first again. Mama's purse hurt, can't afford no purchases. Work the hard work, the dirt still certain. Flag to service and make them all nervous. How the fuck they ever gonna get us back to work again? Back to serving them dollars in sterling. Back to collar round neck for paycheck. Tonight at 6, market still cornered. There's more reports of the swarms of the murder hornets. Cops and borders, they lock on coordinates. You in accordance or else you get deported for it. Can't afford to get infected, but check this. States say that it can't afford to keep us tested, man. Wash your hands and spray your disinfectant. Walk your mask and keep your fucking distances. Said it's fine when the world was on fire. What a fucked up time to be alive. Post-truth news cycle die. They boosting Facebook Live at baby's first food line. Party power of 5 that breaker 19. COVID coronavirus is live. Second wave waiting at the side. They say the paper don't lie, the contagion will thrive. They're making eyes at apocalypse shit. They get their news from the YouTube and Fox and shit. They look for truth, but then consume the opposite. Loosey goose with the truth they've been offering. Part reports and it's part prophecy. Russian bots in the Cold War hot again. Whole world gotta bend they soul to the big black hole in the center of the thing we don't mention. The pen's dead, the internet mightier than swords, but not nuclear war or a fighter jet. They said economy never gonna be right again. The virus preside in front and beside of them. They writing guides on how we gonna survive it. What a fucked up time to be alive. System on fire, insisting that we die. We Facebook Live at baby's first food riot. Can't decide why we live in the negligence. Misdirecting it, mixing up the messages. Shop till you drop or get kicked off the premises. Cops with weapons, state interventions, and get to stepping, cause it's a pandemic, kid. Saving every fucking dime for the mission, kid. What a fucked up time that we living in. What a fucked up time to be alive. Hey, internet, what do you think? Can you do me a favor and either maybe turn the beat down in that monitor, maybe is what it is? Thank you. You okay, homie? All right. Dear internet, how are you living? This song's called How You Living. Yo, 3 hours with no internet, and there's riots in the set. There'll be violence within the next 5 to 6 minutes. A shit living, you flip switch. Dipshits ain't got time for the real life. Finest minds arrive to conclusion, designed to soothe you. Science and illusion to boost your immunities against dudes who use truth from YouTube loops into dose and dude. I get it, don't need the mood or phonetic or all of the effort. Daddy, you're checking Vatican record, matter of ethics. Lizard people keeping us pets, deep in the mess, steeped, heaped in conjecture. Don't test it, untested, state wrecked it. Our destiny's invested in this mess. I'm a pessimist, messing with stats and evidence against messianic Methodists. It's like Exodus, but Moses with weapons, roaming frozen meat sections in Texas. Tax your selection, you're bad at the data collection. Manage your spending, status suspended. Send the troops, boosting morale for bootlickers, pals at the KK corral. Kerplow, the West fucking wild now. Rock a vest for protection, also for style. I said it's hard to get it, but don't forget how you're living in the pandemic. I said it's just beginning, but don't forget how you're living in the pandemic. And hey, yo, don't you forgive a man. Don't forget how they living in the pandemic. And hey, yo, it's hard to get it, but don't forget that you live in 3 weeks, no cheap meat. The peeps in the streets would demand to speak with McMayor. Fix the conveyor. We want 6 McRich sandwich for the price of 1 till the pandemic's done. Fun cheeseburger bun solutions and I dream foods for large groups of looters. Part Marx and part Jean-Luc in the booth. Talking truth in my full space commie suit, dude. Too many folks ain't coping in a dose of the soma about the best they could hope for. Hopeless, the whole social bargain broken, overcharging folks for their homes. Yo, 4 walls, a roof of your own. Yo, TV, phone, a fridge, a stove. Most of you take home. Sacrifice the basics. Life they take you ripen in your prime, climbing a vine to financial crisis. Jesus, minimum monthly. Christ, would you leave me alone? I cannot afford to be recorded anymore for quality assurance. I'm in a furnace. I'm koalas burning. I'm the fall of modernity. Modernity, it's scary. Canned meats and freeze-dried berries. Trying to survive real life sci-fi. I said it's hard to get it, but don't forget how you're living in the pandemic. I said it's just beginning, but don't forget how you're living in the pandemic. Don't you forgive a man. Don't forget how they living in the pandemic. It's hard to get it, but don't forget that you're living how you living, how you living.
We will survive.
Maintain it. I got to live, kid.
We will survive.
got to live, kid. How you live? We will survive. Maintain it. I got to live, kid. How you live? We will survive. I got to live, kid.
Thank you. I can hear the applause from home. It's amazing. So like I said, these last two songs and this next song are from something I just released. It's called the Murder Hornet Landlord EP. It just came out at the end of July. Kind of a sci-fi rap opera about what we're going through. Do it up. Yeah.
This is life now.
Yeah, was in the night like a thief shit. Crisis capital, COVID-19 shit. Renters fear it, they are full of tears. As renters are leering, sticking us with spears. And yeah, or by the sword, by the knife. The landlord gorge, taking twice or thrice of the slice. I did your check, got hand round your neck, man. Stanton direct plans of feeding your fam. Said, God damn it, economically we bleeding. We bear the brunt of the COVID-19, man. And reinvestment sectors getting wrecked, and landlords still expect to cash your check. Check. You could protect their investment. Landlords, that's more important than your medicine. Whether you weather it or if your kid's fed again. Landlords got no fucks for your betterment. You get it yet? We gotta seize the means and flip the script through COVID-19. And the market stop, dry bark to spark it. Pop that bubble on some housing costs. Man, start this, spark this, talk to your neighbors now. Collectivize and response with your neighbors. State won't save you. Folks left to scrape by. Save with the basic food on their plates. Face it, chase it, dream a better dream to get the most post-COVID-19. To tell your bosses, fuck back to normal. Landlord, catch more nutsack to gargle. Awful markets are dark as shit, lost in no lesson or lesson from before it. The precipice at the edge of the drop. Keep your rent. Landlords can fuck off. Oh shit, they go for cops and bosses. So like any motherfucker out here posting profit. Crisis capital, the shot fucking doctrine. Officers got robots building your coffin. Oh shit, watch this. Rona got the plot, condoning the motives of the ownership. Rotting that hold on economy. Gold all cotton from the homes all stolen. Bought and resold again. Oh shit, notice how landlords are getting like 3/4 of folks pandemic benefit checks with threats and letters say sign this settlement. Fines getting leveled all the time in the tenements. It's evident they want to make us bleed and to pay the costs of the COVID-19. The housing market propped up by losses. Working class folk back broke for bosses. Oh shit, the normal that they wanting back is just 2 steps back. 1 step from collapsing. Capitalists insist they got a path. Catch us at the back yelling, fuck that, Jack. Yeah, rip this shit in all caps. Max stats and all that. Come in the mask in all black. Catch us at the back yelling, fuck that. Hold up, would you wait just a moment, yo? Check the road, it's a long, long way to go. Smell the roses, petrol, and overflow. New day dawning, it's the new normal. Hold up, would you wait just a moment, yo? Check the road, it's a long, long way to go. Smell the roses, petrol, and overflow. New day dawning, it's the new normal. Hold up, would you wait just a moment, yo? Check the road, it's a long, long way to go. Smell the roses, petrol, and overflow. New day dawning, it's the new normal. It's the new normal. It's the new normal. Get your new normal. It's the new normal.
This is life now. This is life now.
The new normal. Thank you. So before this crisis, the COVID crisis, we were already living in a crisis in Hamilton, a housing crisis. We were already pretty pushed for rent. We were already pushed to, the last 2 years, Hamilton had the highest rent increase in Canada during a historic housing crisis. We are the worst of the worst when it comes to rent increases. A couple of years ago, I put out an EP, sort of a state of the city address about housing. It was called the Steel City EP. We're gonna do a couple of tracks from that for you. Listen, it's food or heat, shoes on your feet, roof for sleep, and then the rent increases. Wages, feces, not competing with the pace of the unceasing price increases. Feet, knee, back broken, stacking monthly flow to the landlord. Oh, over half of these folks spend half to 3/4 of their wages on accommodation. Hey, spaces for their families to stay safe, and the city's got no place for them. Nope. No home for the broke. The brokers' portfolios are focused on rent as investment. Their experts suggest that it's best to just interject it, clean break it, displace them. Tickets, tasers, fuck the poor and the neighbors, fuck the hood, abuse their labor. There's light rail transit for the new wasteland of property bandits from Tirana. They just want to own a home. It's not their fault. It's a property bubble for us all. I just hate the way it blatantly displaces old ladies, immigrants, babies. Lately, I've turned to hate. And I'm sorry. I know that I've alienated a lot of you. I'm just not into this plot as it's gotten us. I'm not some hashtag Hammond product. Got it? I'm a fucking Mike God in the proper chronology of the city's art scene. I'm not going to sit and watch it, not comment as it falls apart for this progress. I'm not going to sit and watch it. My pen's barking, chomping at the bit to spark it. Fuck the hot booster, air farting, love for art insofar as it sells homes. Fuck the motives of ownership, the new non-inclusionary zoning of it. Fuck the rush to throw broke folks under a bus for motherfucking light transit. Fuck your fake progressive stance that will pave bike lanes over the working class. Fuck your empty-worded, self-serving lip services to affordability. Fuck your forum, fuck your summit, fuck your roundtable TED Talk discussions and all your social media grumbling. You're good for nothing, thumb button loving it. Hating on your local government because of bus lanes and heritage designation. Seldom cops taking life, surviving human costs, the family's lost. The new steel's floss in a chain, lost in that bling, like that thing's a thing, right? Like opulence is nice. The new steel's thrice the price of 2,000 and last night. Does my dinner bill have 3 digits? Is it? Are you fucking kidding? They're not. The Hammont's now costly. Trust me, fuck me. I don't ever go out now. House shows, beers at a pal's, or some St. Doors Casbar absinthe, or some basement lab that ain't been found yet. And the rent started in like the year 2000. Grandfather couched in. But the houses all around us, shit. We're surrounded, shit. They found us. Yeah. 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 I kind of feel like a ghost now. A remnant of the old town, downtown, your condo, tower ground. I don't recognize the sight or sound, and spot closed down. My piece pushed out of it, they proud though. This whole young money crowd, yo, they get the keys to mom and dad's accounts, yo. Over half these hip business, just daddy's little princess, loan with no interest, no risking. Some moms will get evicted, some moms help the kids open businesses. Business, your home where you live is made pawn in the system. Profits insistent, insta picture, the city's still living. Hold out renters with OG billing. We chillin', but life support's failing. The condo sickness looks contagious. The Mortgage Housing Corporation stated our real estate rates are dangerously out of place with the state of reality, not keeping pace with wage and salary. You tried that new place with the gold flake pancakes, a couple blocks from a food bank, moving into communities just like a tank. A for lengths, a soldier, no knock your home. Take notice of the rental eviction notice. Notice the motives when city don't notice it. I've been promoting the interests of ownership. Steady stroking developer bonus. It's your home versus investor folio. Market forces all unaffordable. Oh, you could do anything in Hamilton with a couple mil and property management shit sandwich. The city two-handed it, ECDEV planner taking advantage and fanning the flames of displacement. No plan in place to face it, not a trace they fake. A lot of hashtag ham on, not enough love for the ham knots. Am I right? There'll be nice new light rail transit for the folks that can afford the extravagance, avalanching, advancing, capital expanding. The city need a bandage, man. Stem the hemorrhaging, cost of living in shit condition. Threats of eviction, fist lifted, spirit of 46 shit. Stop displacement, stop evictions, stop using our fucking homes as investment. Kindly get your hands off our necks, man. Yeah. This is a community. Lots and spot for you to be turning a profit. Apple. Do you got it? Get the fuck up off us. Do you got it? So get the fuck up off us. Do you got it? It's fist lifted, spirit of 46. Stop displacement, stop evictions. Stop using our fucking homes as investment. Get your hands off us, man. Thanks, y'all. It's a small but mighty crowd here. I count 6. I've actually played clubs with less than 6 people in it, so it's working out really well for an indie rap show. I gotta say before we go any further, I'm just so excited to be able to do this. It's been like 7 months since I've done a show, and even just seeing Shanika play live, it just felt good in my stomach, you know? It's been so long. I used to go out and see so much music. God, miss this. People on the internet, do you feel me? This next song is about the cost of tacos. You know, we used to not have any places to get tacos in Hamilton. Now there's a lot of places. And, you know, it's really strange, tacos, taquiras, that kind of thing, where people are kind of like, I don't know, basically you can just kind of trace where your city's headed, I realized, based on the cost of tacos. You know, tacos futures, tacos indexes, tacos dividends, where's the price of tacos at? You can kind of see where your city's headed. This song's called The Cost of Tacos. Chipotle coated taco shell spiked with nightclub vibe. They brought the taco, priced like Toronto's, like $5.99. One vegan bean, rice, no side. They tap the crap, taste crap, and that crap will tap your wallet till it runs dry. I can't afford this shit. Bougie smorgasborded the flights and the nightlife vibe. How nice. Who can afford this shit? Let alone a mortgage when the rent is unaffordable for my kind of life. They brought the taco, downtown's awful. Snobs riding high-priced bikes, nice bike. The cost of taco seems to be unstoppable. City got dollar sign. First you get the artists, then you get the coffee, then you get developers in waves like zombies, then you get the taco, then you get the condo, then you gotta go, cause it's not for you. They brought the taco, also brought the condo. Cost of living's gotten so high. I got 50 stories of landlord whore from my folks paying frontline rental price. They brought the taco, sushi, fucking nacho. Say the downtown's alive and thriving. I see the death of it, the cultural deficit. How the cost of taco drives our demise. Single mom versus hottest restaurateur. City wanna get it all signed, ink dried. They brought the dollar, invaded all the market, grabbed the whole 90519. So have a taco, forget about tomorrow. Fuse it with the nicest white guy spices. Have a taco, forget about tomorrow. City got dollar sign. First you get the artists, then you get the coffee, then you get developers in waves like zombies, then you get the taco, then you get the condo, then you gotta go, cause it's not for you, no. Cause then you gotta go, cause you can't afford it all. you gotta go, cause you can't afford it all. Oh. Then you gotta go, then you gotta go. And you know tacos are my favorite. My favorite! How you gonna take them, break them, remake them, change them into agents of gentrification? Hey! Like, how you gonna try and make me hate them? The taco, the taco, the taco. Thank you. I was going to say, I could smell the spirit of resistance in here earlier, but it might have just been tacos that Barry had earlier. I'm not really sure. I should at this point mention that all these beats that you've heard so far, just the way the sets worked out, are by a homie named Icon from the Dollar Bin Brothers out in Toronto. He did all the beats off of Murder Hornet Landlord, those first few songs we played, and he did these last two beats off of the Steel City EP too. And in fact, I think maybe even this one. So it's an Icon heavy set right now. This is a nice song. We're gonna slow it down. Just kidding. Go for it. Yeah. We're not advocating violence or riots. It's just a new kind of diet. We want you to try it. And it's in season. Consider me seasoning recall. Chopping up landlord meat again. Serve still bleeding. Steak knife to beat my fork. Keep feeding them. Kill that greed and then tell the LTB. Suck my penis, man. Demon beast. A fiction machinery. The legal means by which the poor getting fucked more for sure. It's above board for sure. Hey yo, government endorses. Government enforces. Scores of folks forced to floor to edges. Tents under bridges. Tents in the park, the landlord carving organic carcasses. Most folks starving, they life hard. Landlord snob, his plate so large, face so punchable. Make him lunch with the mob outside the high-priced brunch spots. Hey, rent can't afford it. The food can't afford it. With all that wealth getting hoarded, 2 birds, 1 stone, eat your landlord. Eat your landlord. Come, your landlord. Eat your landlord. Yeah. And that's some spice, wet appetite, sharpening knife for the white meat slices. Tonight we're serving you jerk parasite. Landlord, leg and thigh over beans and rice. It tastes righteous, you're damn right, cause renters' rights are enshrined in the sauces. Cooked in the pot, the law made a broth. The process is starch, we're serving it hot. Now check it. This is the leg of developer, battered, breaded, served with some lemon. They took your cheddar, they cooked your displacement till making rent was all that you could taste. They flambéed it, glazed it, baked it, braised it, served it up with some corporate rates. But of course, the neighborhood can't afford it. More of the poor get kicked out they door like the rent can't afford it. The food can't afford it. With all that wealth getting hoarded, 2 birds, 1 stone, eat your landlord. Yeah, eat your landlord. Your landlord. Eat your landlord. Your landlord. Barbecue landlord. Sweet and sour landlord. Thai basil landlord. Vindaloo landlord. Honey garlic landlord, Kung Pao landlord, marinara landlord, medium landlord. Not too spicy. Thank you. Eat your landlord. Eat your landlord. Thank you. Thank you, very kindly. Thank you. Thank you. Pretty hungry. This is the sweatiest I've gotten all summer, I think. And I know it's been hot, but man, it's out of exercise here. What are we doing next, homie? Woo! So this is a new song that we haven't released yet. We're actually going to release this. I'm part of a rap collective called Rhyme Think. We make expressly revolutionary hip-hop music. Here in Hamilton, you'd know like Mother Tarika, myself are part of Rhyme Think. We're going to be putting out a compilation, I think probably next month sometime, about policing, racism. It's called Anti-Up, Volume 1, as an anti-police, anti-prison, anti-courts, anti-up. And this is probably the first single off of it. It's got Mother Tarika on it, but we don't have Mother Tarika here, so you're just going to get me. The song is called 100.
Look at the police. Look at the police. Take a look behind the scenes.
Fuck the cops, got the barrel cocked from it. Fuck a bad apple, whole barrel rotten. Pop the pop, can't stop the improper search, seizure, beatings in the shop. They got kids in hospitals locked in a box. Cops selective with the block that they clock. The color of the body they probably chalk. Shot some kid for shit like shoplifting, corpse lifting, pistols to get vicious with. Folks having simple mental health issues and illness in need of some pills and shit. Problems dealing, cops causing ordeal for real. Cops got no feelings for black folks with their homes and their children. Fuck their community, send them a bill. The beast still loose and shooting to kill. For real, the truth seldom revealed. The cop union, blue line can't shield them. The paid leave, get the chief seal. And we gon' pay the vacation bill. Defund them, 100.
How low can you go?
I said defund them, 100.
Cops and crooks, what who's the crooks?
Defund them, 100. Defund them, 100.
Cops in the capitalists are in love.
Fuck the cops, got the barrel hot from it. Fuck a bad apple, whole barrel's rotten. Cops won't stop the system's process. Plots and plans fit the Klans and the Nazis. The foundation laid since slavery. The cops are paid to patrol by race. The 5-0 gon' slow roll black spaces. Avoid harassing white tax bases. They get the tats, scrap some cotton. The black-skinned kid hardly ever pardon. The state gon' hate them, build a case and then chart that path to incarceration. Bald-faced it, shit so blatant. There's no debating these cops are racist. Long past all the fascist basics. Daily in they face, show me your papers. If they black, they might call immigration. If they black, they might incarcerate them. And if they black, the state forsake them. Gas and tasers, escalation, defund them, 100.
How low can you go?
I said defund them, 100.
Cops and crooks, what who's the crooks?
Defund them, 100. Defund them, 100.
Cops and the capitalists are in love. That's out. That's out. That's out. That's out. Look at the police. All I see is terror. All I see is terror.
Thank you. If you're in the Hamilton area, I would encourage you to go down. What is it? The 3rd is Thursday, right? 1 until 5 p.m. They're having a teach-in about defunding police in front of City Hall. I think it's, I don't know if it's organized by or, in partnership with the Hamilton Wentworth District School Board. Kids Need Help. Fantastic group doing great work. And of course, Black Lives Matter supporters here in Hamilton. But there's going to be an event this Thursday. I think I have that right, the 3rd from 1 to 5. I'd encourage you to look into it and to show up. I'm going to do some old songs for you now. Yeah. to lift a fist, spit resistant shit since like 96 or since time and a bit. Grip the mic, spit the rhyme that split your mind into bit size and design lines to politicize my gift into paradigm shifting. Corn distances, long distance, armed with mic like bombs and bricks. I rap this for the blacklisted, black banner lifter, anarchists. My jams have been banned from Christmas. Too damn anti-capitalista. Smash system, crash the market, smack the shit out of fascist talk with bars that crack the whack facade. The mob at the wall getting larger, 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 larger.
I want you to get mad. You've got to get mad.
I talk shit with my fist in the ball at it, at all of it. Cops, bosses, economists, the columnist, electoral politic, charity filing, doctor, lawyer, court order, news reporter. I march my shit to Mordor, record and perform to kick down doors with it. Rampant anti-authority, block corridor, road, rail, port, with words that will wage a war with it, throwing shade at all they prominence. Yeah, and they dominance.
I want you to get mad. You've got to get mad.
I'm calling it law bricks and it slingshot ballistic rock. My toxic to the profit causing losses that put companies to coffin. Boom bap they off them, boom stomp all the bosses. Stock option, blue collar, black balaclava. Defend the water, son, daughter. Stand with the land and the causing. Sabotage they bougie snob shit. Coup d'etat, smash they heads in. I'm the cure for affluenza. Rap vengeance, rap descent. After 1%, the next of kin. Stabbing pen hit, booming kick, looming shit fan. I'm the hit man.
I want you to get mad. You've got to get mad. I want you to get up, 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 get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now. You to get mad.
Thank you. I hope you're all mad. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you're having a good time at home. I'm really wondering what this is like on the other side. How strange it is for us all. What do we got? I think we got like maybe two songs left. I think we have time for that. Woo! Here we go. Let's do this. In a chokehold, the dead by the boatload, the mirror smokes, fear of folks, fears in their hopes, first past the post, lesser evil hosting, the demon feed off of your souls and off of your votes, and then hopelessness, fix votes to the vote, choke them, hopes the emotion most used in the process of the social control, leave a kitten pull like wool over your eye, or the light bulb in your soul, they'd like life to be dull for the pro, working whole abyss, kitchen, ditches, pits, and malls. Hold it. Who chose this path unfolding? Who built this mold that our goose supposed to conform to? Born to closed systems of passive victims of math of capitalists, business strategists, updating statuses, data gathering, algorithmic pandering to the dance, man. We rent a burning house now. I gotta get out. I don't know how. Stopped it, blocked it, boxed in, all surrounded now. I gotta get out, I gotta get out. No door, no portal, no exit route. Ayo, I gotta get out, I don't know how. You disavowed, you cast out your crowd. Your access card says you're not allowed. So I broke the hell out. So I broke the hell out. We're trapped in in amazement, sorry, trapped in a maze. Rat cage babies born, easily swayed by the craze. Ad space sales, the craving catastrophe. They made art, sorry, cash out of our collapse. Men, they're blasting it, all out attack, unabashed, ransacking of the last of Earth's capacity. Tapping the last stores of your will to ignore the steep hill before us, thickness of its forests to the distance to shore. That's not assuring. Sure, I'm alarmist. It's noon. The snooze is disarmed. Charmed by the screens, tweets, thumbs in a meme like a IV drip that's feeding your addiction. Them screen fiend victims keep eating the dictum in the whip. Crack systems been bleeding while they riches all reminisce. The young question existence with minimum wage rates, birth to the grave. Hey! We rent a burning house now. I gotta get out, I don't know how. Stopped it, blocked it, boxed in, all surrounded now. I gotta get out, I gotta get out. No door, no portal, no exit route. Hey yo, I gotta get out, I don't know how. You're disavowed, cast out your crowd. Your access card says you're not allowed. So I wrote the hell out. So I wrote the hell out. Thank you. I guess we're gonna get going soon. We're gonna do one more track here. We saved this song for our friends south of the border, bracing for November, while they're living through probably the worst period in their history. Strange things going on. It's a tinderbox down there, y'all. I worry for my friends down there. But yeah, one more time, a big shout out to Hamilton and District Labor Council for having us, and to the Workers' Arts and Heritage Center for having us. This is amazing space. They had a really great time, and I wish that there was more live music in the world. I hope to be doing more of this sort of thing soon. On behalf of Crime One and myself, thanks for joining us from the comfort of your sofa or bed. Let's do this. Yeah. America's violence begets violence. Yeah. Hatred begets hatred. Terrorism begets terrorism. Terrorism begets terrorism. Yeah. They spread like seeds did, infectious diseases, like the debt on top of their visas, diseases, like the pox at the measles. Man, walk with evil, talk rocket launcher, control over colonial conquest, rich histories of combat strategists, could you're turning folks into ashes, massacre that's been brought to them by taxes on the backs of the slave capital, First Nation grave, all over mapping it, tacit submission to fascism. Got business classes stacking the prison lot, toxic dump, they bump the stock. The bourgeoisie loving season crops, cops with their guns all set to pop, squawk, barks, talk, shot on, lock. Bourgeoisie, American dream, the silver screen, the baby Jesus, big machine, the gasoline, the bomb cat, broadcast TVC. Bourgeoisie, American dream, the silver screen, the baby Jesus, big machine, the gasoline, the bomb cats, bombs, cats, bombs. They quote, they guard, they read from Psalms, they drop bombs, swinging batons, big guns, see them coming, you better run, kid. They done this in 1600 and something, boom, boom, got more forward bases, man. Boom, boom, guns in outer space. This is the human race is under surveillance and constant barrage and occupation and cop invasion. No knock, taser, clocks with lasers, cocked and blazing like USA. #1 in spending, defense expenditure unrelenting. Empire stretched to both ends, then to both poles. The whole club menaced under the banner of our betterment, under the orders of their president. Bourgeoisie, American dream, the silver screen, the baby Jesus, big machine, the gasoline, the bomb cat, broadcast TVC, bourgeoisie, American dream, the silver screen, the baby Jesus, big machine, the gasoline, the bomb cat, bombs, cats, bombs.
America's America, 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 America's violence, America's hatred, America's terrorism, America's violence, America's hatred, America's terrorism, America's America's chickens are coming home to roost.
Lee Reed, Crime One, thank you very much.
All right, everyone. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you once again, Lee Reed, Crime One. Thank you, Shanika Maria. Thank you so much. Thank you to the WAHC for putting this, hosting us here. It's great to have a venue that's big enough that we can do this in. We can share this with you. A celebration of the arts, a celebration of labor. Labor Day week coming up. I just want to say once again, solidarity with our comrades in Black Lives Matter, solidarity with our comrades at 1492 Landback Lane. I want to send out strong messages to them over the next week, especially as we lead up to Labor Day. Let's not forget, let's be allies, let's be accomplices to anti-racism and anti-oppression. Do what we can. Hopefully you like this. If you liked it, let us know on Facebook.com/Hamilton Labor, on our YouTube channel, which is YouTube/C/HDLC TV, Twitter, Hamilton Labor, Instagram, Hamilton Labor. Get in touch with us. This has been the first time we've done this, and I absolutely loved every minute of it. Thank you to Barry Conway on the camera, Taylor Wilson on the sound, and thank you to Daryl Jerome for showing up and speaking in between. Thanks to our people from the WAHC. This has been awesome. Solidarity, brothers and sisters, for Labor Day. Hope to see many of you out there on Labor Day. Peace.